Am I actually live though? Because sometimes it'll say I'm live and I'm not. Okay, well if I am, give me a second. let me check that I am. I haven't been live in so long, I might not actually be live right now. Oh, I am. I am live. Okay, hold on. Let me check my audio. God, I'm getting an ad. That's kind of crazy. Okay. I gotta fix the chat. Damn. Back at it again. Okay. Oh, I can hear the music. Okay, cool. Cool. Damn, how do I get back to the, Lord, it's been so long since I've been live. I'm like, where the hell is how do I find the chat? Never mind. I know where it is, I think. Where's that music coming from? Oh. It's the music I'm playing. Oh, girl. Not you forgot that you don't know how to go live. Okay. Hold on. I'm looking for the chat because I have forgotten how to get it. And I guess I need to turn my music down. Okay, hold on. Okay. Turning the music down so it's not mad loud. And I'm gonna fix the chat box if I can find it. Okay, I'm gonna fix the chat box. Jeez, you'd think they would make it a smooth little situation, but they make it so complicated. Anyway, there's the chat. Well, now I can't hear the music at all. But anyway, whatever. Okay, I'm taking my AirPod out. See, I gotta watch my own stream back to make sure that y'all can hear me. So like, I'm not on here and y'all like, girl, we can't even hear you. But hello to anyone who has joined right on time. Y'all are prompt. Love to see it. Y'all are very, very prompt. Okay, so we're here to talk about Love is Blind, UK. I have been getting a lot of heat from y'all in the comments over some of my comments about prenups, and let me move my dinner because like low-key I was literally eating like right before I came on live. I was trying to attempt to like do dinner before, and I started cooking at 3:30, and I was like, surely that's enough time before 5. Not when you try to cook everything and you got to make your own salad dressings and all this kind of stuff. But anywho, I have a poll up asking if you would be with someone who's cheated before, and we all know why I have that poll up. It's because, well, we know why. We know that someone on Love is Blind was accused of cheating. Oh, I'm so cool. Thank you. You know, I do my best to be cool. I do try. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of heat on in the comments. Why can't I sign into the chat? Girl, please get it together. I haven't been live in so long. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm gonna get back on it eventually though. We will figure it out. About talking about prenups and talking about, you know, people who are cheating, saying that 50-50 is not my vibe, because 50-50 is not my vibe. And I know I always get a huge influx. Damn, I hate when I'm talking live because I don't get to cut it all out, even though I put bloopers at the end of my video, so y'all be knowing I be messing up anyway. Hey Tiara, how are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah, so a lot of y'all, I always get a huge influx whenever I talk about really, really popular shows like Love is Blind. Mostly just Love is Blind because we are stands for that show. And it just so happened to come up this season about going 50-50, being a stay-at-home wife, all this stuff. And some of y'all really don't like what I said about it. Now, a lot of y'all don't know that I actually am already married. So like when I'm speaking about this, I'm not saying this like as a hypothetical, like, I mean, I could be talking about a hypothetical man, but you know what, like, I'm saying this from my experience in my own marriage. I have a husband we technically are 50-50 right now, in the sense that I work, he works, but he definitely makes more money than me, so I don't even know if I call it 50-50. But, oh, there's the chat. It's because I had the poll blocking it. Listen. Please get it together, girl. Now I can see the chat. Hopefully, eventually, y'all will be able to see it too. Maybe. I don't know what the hell is going on. I closed it on my end, so maybe eventually the stream will catch up. Yeah, so I am married. The plan and what me and my husband are both working toward is that, yeah, when we have children, I'm not going to work. At least not a regular 9 to 5. Probably going to keep my YouTube because I just love YouTube so much. Might have like another little, side thing. But am I going to be going into someone's office? No. Am I hopping on someone's Zoom call? No, because I've said this so many times, but having kids and like raising children is the 9 to 5. That's the job. So, oh, y'all can't see it? Okay. I don't know why on my end it's looking like not. Like on the screen, y'all can't see it because the poll is blocking it. And I don't know why it's saying sign in. And truth be told, like, I completely just forgot, like, how to do it. I'm not even gonna lie. I had it down at one point, and now I don't know how to do it. And it won't let me sign in. But, yeah, I've said this in lives before. We get into these conversations because a lot of the shows that we talk about are reality TV shows, and it's marriage, and it's love, and it's dating. Yeah, raising children is the 9 to 5. And in fact, it's 24 hours. So like, no, I don't see myself working a 9 to 5 job when I have kids. And the interesting thing about this and why I'm stressing, with, Lord, don't make me try to remember names on command, because y'all know my memory is trash. This is why I write everything down. Tom and Maria. This is why I'm stressing with Tom and Maria. They really need to like think this through, because I didn't realize until I've been with my husband since 2014. We've been married since 2017. I didn't realize until fairly recently, like in the last 2 or 3 years, that I don't think I want to work when we have kids. So that was like a new conversation for us, right? And that could have gone either way. He could have been like, girl, I didn't sign up for that. Or he could have did what he did, which was, okay, cool. Then let's start making plans to make that happen. And we are now in the stage of making plans to make that happen. And what that looks like is, him taking the steps to, he has a pretty good job already, but like him taking the steps to get a better job. Really, that's it, right? Like, because like it is going to be kind of on him to, take on that financial responsibility. So like, that's a conversation that if I could do it all over again, we would have had up front, but we were so young. We were like, who's having that conversation when they're like 20 years old? Nobody's having that conversation. So that's why I'm like, if you have the opportunity and you know that that's what you want going in, then why not make that known? Like, why? I don't understand why she's trying to bend on it or act like it's not what she wants, or like any of this. If she knows that's what she wants, and if Tom knows that that's not what he wants, then I don't understand why we're playing games here. Like, let's just, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me to try to be like you're coming to this show to have this amazing experience that is a once in a lifetime type of situation. Why would you not lay all your cards on the table and tell them everything you want? But anyway, that's my little spill on that. Hello, chat. Thank y'all for joining. I'm glad y'all can see it. Low-key, I'm like still on the side trying to figure out how to get rid of this poll. I don't think I've ever done a poll in my lives before, and that's why I'm like, why is this thing blocking the screen? And I don't know how to get rid of it. But I guess we'll just vibe until I can figure it out. But yeah, a lot of people are coming at me in the comments about not only the prenup, but I had somebody be like, that's gold digger behavior. Like, it's not a man's job to take care of you. Well, it's not a man's job to be a provider if that's not what he wants to do. But if two people are on the same page and the woman wants a provider and the man wants to be a provider, what's the problem? Like, no, it's not on my face because I'm on my computer. So like, the thing is, I have a bunch of different screens open, and like, I just don't know which one is the one I'm supposed to be reading from. Realistically, like, that's the problem. But we gonna get there one of these days. I mean, eventually I'll probably just end the poll and then it'll go away. Cause like that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. Cause every time I add the link, it like doesn't. What if I vote? If I vote on it, will that make it go away? Hold on, let me try that. That's probably a good thing to do. No, it won't even let me vote. It's like, girl, you can't vote on your own poll. Well, I'll keep letting y'all decide, and then eventually I'll close it, and I'll just watch the chat on my end from this side of my screen. But yeah, I was a little worried about this season of Love is Blind, and truth be told, I completely forgot that they were even doing this. I saw the trailer, and I just saw this like last night when I was making the post for the community tab. I was like, oh damn, I posted about this months ago, and then I completely forgot that I posted about it. I didn't even realize that this show was happening, and I almost didn't cover it because I don't know if y'all know, but like when I am covering these shows and like getting reviews out like in real time, that means that I am getting up at the crack. No, I'm getting up before the crack of dawn. I'm getting up at 12 on the dot. As soon as Netflix drops the show, I am up and I am watching it. And like that's how I'm able to get I mean, that's how pretty much all the YouTubers do it, unless they have access to the episodes early. So like I'm an early bird, y'all. If realistically, if I could be in the bed by like 8, 9 every night, that's what I would be doing. So when I'm waking up at 12 and like watching 3 hours of a show, because these episodes are like mad long for some reason, like get us in the pause and get us out the pause. We don't need to be doing all this, but I'm up at 12. I'm watching 3 hours of a show. I'm scripting, and then, you know, I'm recording. No, I'm editing the script, then I'm recording, and then I gotta edit the video. So that's how much I love y'all. Like, I really do be up here. I really do be like up really early and all of that. But you know, it is what it is. And that's why I just don't have time for the nonsense. Because by the time I'm watching these episodes, I'm like, I'm tired, I'm up. Y'all need to just say what y'all want, and y'all need to be realistic about it. Now, when it comes to the fact that someone admitted to being a cheater this season, and you know, when it comes to Catherine, I already said my thoughts about her. I really do feel like she got the ick, but some of y'all are saying y'all don't think she got the ick because he was a cheater. Y'all saying she wants Ollie. I don't know if Ollie wants her. Well, I don't know. He does like her, but I don't really know. I think Ollie just wants to sleep with her, if I'm being real. I don't know if he actually wants to like be with her, because he just doesn't seem like he's on that type of time. Like, and I could just be judging him because I think he's a player, but maybe he's not. I don't know. Maybe he's not a player. It could be literally all of the above. Who knows? But I just I'm sitting here watching Catherine not only make herself look, well, it could be the editors that are making her look this ridiculous, but not only make herself look ridiculous, but also dropping the ball with Freddie, because is Freddie not a catch? Like, he looks good. Somebody was saying in the comments, he looks good. He comes from a good family. He has a good job. He owns a home. Like, what are you doing, girl? Are you not seeing the long-term vision here? He's a good man, Savannah. like Savannah is not seeing. Catherine is not seeing. And I don't know. I really hope he says no to her. I have said from the beginning that I feel an attachment to Freddie because of his little brother and, you know, my little sister. So I'm feeling kind of overprotective of him, and I don't like how Catherine is treating him. Like, I'm really not, I can't curse on live. I'm really not messing with it. Like, I'm starting not to like her for real. But I feel like the season is going so fast also at the same time. But maybe it's just because I'm just back to back, like, recording. But I can't believe we already get into weddings next week. Like, I feel like I haven't had the time to get to know them, let alone them having enough time to get to know each other. But I just hope that Freddie is paying attention to all the signs and seeing that this girl is, she ain't looking too good. I'm not gonna hold you. She's giving not the one. I don't know. So we'll see what happens with that. Who else am I? I really am rooting for Nicole and Ben. They just look good together. They look like they belong together, like in my opinion. And whether or not, like, how I feel about, what's that man name who she not with no more? Sam. Whether or not I feel a type of way about Sam or whatever the case may be on that is neither here nor there. Because I think he is getting, I think two things can be true at once. I think he's getting a bad edit, and I think he might not be there for the right reasons. But I don't know if he's there for fame. I don't know if he's there just to mess around and find out. Like, I don't know what the situation is, but I like her so much better with Ben. And I like that he has the hippie, you know, go with the flow. I could be here one day, in this country the next day. Like, I think that's kind of cool. He's, you know, spontaneous. And I think Nicole will like that. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Who else do we have? Let me see. I'm going to pull up my Canva because, Lord, you would think I would remember these names better because I'm talking about them every day. But the way that my brain will forget somebody, the way that my brain will be like, who were you talking about? So I have seen and appreciate, as always, all of y'all comments, and of course I am going to get back to all of them. I do my best to get back to all of them all the time, because there was a time when I didn't get any and I would be wanting some, so it might take me a second. Like, I know we're going into weddings next week, and it might take me a second to get to them. But if you left a comment, you're gonna be getting a response. Like, don't trip. Even if you didn't agree with what I had to say, even if you low-key tried to call me a gold digger, even though my husband had absolutely $0 to his name when I met him, because he was 20 years old. He was literally 20 years old. Okay, who else do we have? Jasmine and Bobby. See, I definitely can't remember them because I don't even know, truth be told, why they together. And I just think her mom is really about to sabotage that whole situation. Now, if y'all want to talk about the fact that, well, I don't even think any of us want to talk about it. I really think it's Jasmine. I really think it's Jasmine who wants to talk about the fact that he has this artist career, which somebody pointed out the fact that that music video came out like years ago. I didn't even look into it yet. I haven't had a chance to look into how old the music video was, if he's had other music videos, you know, more recently or any of that. But somebody was saying that it's a really old music video, so maybe he's not even doing music anymore for real. If it's an old video, maybe he's not. But I don't even know if they might have cut it out, or maybe they just didn't talk about it. But I don't even think it ever came up with Jasmine's mom, the fact that he is an artist, because they never got a chance to do that, because her mom wouldn't stop grilling this man for no reason. Like, tell me where you can live. Tell me, oh, that's a far commute. Like, maybe this, maybe that. If Sam is for real, he is not great at treating people well, and he's quite selfish. He wouldn't have been a strong partner, especially for Nicole. I think she still needs to... You know what? I agree with that. Nicole, see, they haven't spoken much or showed us much. We never really know about what happened with her and her ex and why they're not together anymore. I don't know what that situation was. I'm interested to know. I would love for them to get into that, because if I did know why her and her ex are not together, maybe I can have a better sense of why it is that she was such a poor decision maker when she chose Sam. Because at the point, like, make no mistake, at the point in which she chose Sam, it was very clear that something wasn't right. Like, it was very clear that he was a little finicky. And from the moment that she said, "I love you," and he said, "Oh, I think I love you." Where's my damn red flag at? I don't think I've ever put on my red flags on. I have put on my red flags on live before. The moment that he was like, "I think I love you too," after he just proposed, girl, what are you doing? And you could tell all over her face that she knew right in that moment that, like, did he just say he thinks? And for me, I was kind of like seeing it both way on that, because Love is Blind is such an odd show in the sense that it moves so fast paced that I'm never going to know that experience, right? Because even if I wasn't married, I'm not going on Love is Blind. I just don't have, it's too much pressure for me. I just like to watch. But it's so fast paced that you're like, could people actually fall in love that quickly? Or I guess they don't say they're in love, they say I love. But could you love someone in 14 days or however many days it is, 11 days, 10 days, whatever it is that they're there? Could you really grow to love someone in that time? Some would say yes, some would say no. So part of me is like, well, is he wrong to say I think I love you? Maybe that's how he realistically felt, you know? Like, it sucks that he said that, but maybe that's how the man felt. Maybe he was being real when he said that. But that, however, that was her first red flag, because it mattered to her that he felt it, you know? So, and then the whole ring situation where she was, somebody said she put it on. I couldn't remember if she put the ring on herself or he put it on the wrong finger, but whatever had happened, it wasn't on the right finger. And they dropped it, and just the entire conversation just wasn't, it was not flowing. It just wasn't flowing. So I see why people don't like Sam, but I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, because I'm like, oh, this show is so weird. Like, maybe the show isn't what he thought it would be. Maybe he had different expectations for what Love is Blind would have been, and when his expectations weren't met, he just didn't know how to handle it. But I do still think he's kind of a bad person, though. I'm just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt and be like, you know, I know that I have a small, very small in the grand scheme of things platform, but I still try to be mindful of the fact that I do have a platform, because I think so many creators fail at doing that, and they don't realize that the things that they're saying are going out to so many people, and they need to be careful about that. So I don't want to like pass judgment on someone and be like, oh, that guy's an asshole, but like, I'm gonna pass judgment on what I see, right? At the end of the day, we all know that this is reality TV. Some of it's probably scripted, but a lot of it is probably real, and they just throw a little, you know, sprinkle a little Salt Bae on top of it. So I always try to take everything with a grain of salt, of like, maybe we don't have the full story, maybe this, maybe that, when I'm reviewing, because again, I'm being mindful of the fact that I am not just sharing these thoughts with my friends. I'm sharing these thoughts onto a public platform, and these are real people's lives. And you know, you don't want to like be that person that's like, that guy's a liar, you know? You gotta be mindful of the fact, well, y'all don't have to be, unless you have a YouTube channel where you are also talking about stuff like this. You don't really have to be mindful of it, because there's not an expectation that you have to. But in my situation, I'm like, I don't need nobody being like, this YouTuber has said this one thing about me and it was defamation. No. Y'all gonna get my thoughts based off what I see, and if what I see wasn't accurate, then y'all gotta talk to the Netflix editors, because they be making some people look terrible, absolutely terrible. I also forgot about Steven and Sabrina, and not because I don't like them, but because there's nothing happening. There's nothing happening with them. I was talking to another creator who reviews Love is Blind, and he was like, oh my gosh, Steven and Sabrina are so boring, like I can't get into them. And I'm like, they're boring, but they're also a really good couple. I think that they're going to end up staying together. They're going to be, you know, a Bliss and Zach. All the other people's names that I don't remember. Cameron and Lauren. I'm always going to remember Cameron and Lauren because they were the first. Like, I see them really going far. I have not seen not an iota of a red flag from either of them. Have y'all? Have y'all seen any red flags from either Steven or Sabrina? Because I can't recall one time where I was like, ooh, that was a little weird. They just both seem like genuine people who were genuinely here for the experiment. Yeah, right? They seem like genuine, real people. So I have nothing necessarily really to say about them, and that's not a bad thing. It's just they're not here for the drama. And if you think back all the way to season 1 of US version, Neither were Cameron and Lauren. The biggest drama that they had, which I actually saw someone leave a comment saying that Netflix kind of like, you know, made this more than it was the whole race thing. And is her family going to accept him because he's a white man and she's black? Which I don't think was ever a problem for them. Well, I think it was a problem for her initially, just a little bit, because she was like, oh, I've never been with a white man before. So she didn't know if, you know, all of the things that black women think about when they date outside of their race. Is he going to like natural hair? Is he going to understand weaves? Is he going to know bonnets? Is he going to judge my lingo? You know, like all that kind of stuff. I'm getting my water bottle. You know, stuff that is normal when you're dating somebody who's outside of your race. But outside of that, I can't think of one thing where I was like, something wrong with these people. Like, no, they were essentially solid since day one and have been going strong since day one. And that's how I see Steven and Sabrina. So I don't really know like what to say. I have nothing about them. They do seem at peace. They seem like, look, they came in, they got to the pause, they made a connection, they got out, and I feel like they have already started life. You know? I feel like the rest of the show for them is just like, yeah, we got to do this because we signed a contract to finish this out. But like, if we could just get back to real life right now, that's what we'll do. And Steven fine as hell, so go Sabrina. And Sabrina's very pretty too, so shout out to both of them, because I think they look great together and I think they are good together. They tell in the why wouldn't they tell in the pause that she was a black woman? I can always tell even when I'm not. Yeah, that's true. When you're on the phone with somebody random. Yeah. I also agree with that. I think you can tell somebody's race, especially black people. We just have, well, I'm saying we, like, you, well, I don't know, you might be black, whatever. We, black people have, you just know what they sound like. Not only in, I feel like, lingo and slang and the way that we talk, but also just voices. I think people can tell. Although some people have said I sound like a white girl sometimes. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. I think you can tell too. And I don't know that in season 1 they had that expectation. You know, now that we have had 11 seasons of Love is Blind, we know people treat it differently now, right? They're like, this is a blind experiment. And they really want to hone into the whole experiment part of it. In season 1, they probably did talk about race. But like now, people are like, we don't want to talk about race. We don't want to talk about what I look like. Do not ask me if you'd be able to lift me up. It's very, I feel like the people who they are choosing to go on, or maybe they're just telling them this, but they are very kind of tuned in. Even if they're there for the wrong reasons, they are kind of abiding by the fact that, okay, it's a blind experiment. So let's treat it like a blind experiment. And I like that. I like that they don't try to go too into details. Although, who was that? What was that girl's name from last season who said she looked like Megan Fox? Was it Megan Fox? It was like a whole thing. Maybe it was Megan Fox? Yeah, it was like a whole thing last season. She was a hot mess anyway, though. She had some other issues, but she really did catfish that man. And I remember we had a whole, conversation about the fact that she used that to get her foot in the door in order to make him have a picture of what she looked like in his mind. And that's why he ended up picking her. That was the moment that he decided. As soon as she said, oh, Machine Gun Kelly, what's that girl's name? He was like, Megan Fox? And she was like, yeah. That was the moment that he decided it was her. And that was messed up because she don't look like Megan. Some people have said they see it. Chelsea, is that her name? Yeah. Some people have said they see the Megan Fox, and like, whether you see it or not, it's not like she's her damn twin, okay? So she shouldn't have said that. She should have said it. And it's my opinion that she used that to get her foot in the door, because, was the man's name Jimmy? Or am I just making up a name? It's my opinion that she used that in order to get him to stop splitting his time in between her and whoever else it was. She was like, men like Megan Fox, right? I am Megan Fox. And then he was like, bet. Will you marry me? Like, immediately. So, I appreciate the people who, even though I feel like we can tell race and stuff like that, I appreciate the people who respect the experiment, because I really like the experiment. And I am really just Looking forward to seeing how all this plays out. I was looking yesterday because I feel like we are maybe not overdue. I think we are just on schedule for a season. Damn, what are we on? Season 8 of the US version? I feel like we are right on schedule. Like, it's probably gonna come out November, December, most likely December. Then again, they have Squid Game coming out, but I don't think the audience is the same for that. So I think we are just about overdue for another season of Love is Blind US, which I think they have already filmed. So we'll see what happens, but I'm trying to like brace myself now because I know that's about to be crazy. I did look it up. I saw they were filming it. Where did they say? I wonder if they've ever filmed it in LA. I've never really paid attention to see if they've been in my city, but who knows? Girl, stop trying to get me to go to the web browser. I don't want to go there. Let me see what season they filming. Love is Blind. I think it's season 8. Are we on season 9? Love is Blind. I'm gonna just put Love is Blind new season because, girl, I can't keep up with. It's like I said, it's 50-11 of them things. I can't keep up with them. We are on season 8. Love is Blind, season 8. Filming location. Because they've just opened up a whole new world now that they in the UK. We gonna be getting this show forever. Oh, what is this? Oh, these are watch hours that they've been getting for each season. Love is Blind casting in 4 U.S. locations. Whoa. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can pull this up. Since I can't get the poll to go away on the chat anyway, I might as well just share the screen with y'all so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Hold on now. Because now I'm going to remember how to do that. Okay. I'm going to close that. I'm going to close that. And I'm going to split the screen. If I can figure out how to... Nope. Browser source. Window capture? Is that what it is? I feel like it's window capture. Hold on. Yeah, it's definitely that. Okay. Love is Blind. Now, where is it? I want it over here. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Now, I want to go back to mine. So, apparently, yeah, they have... This is, yeah, July 2024, so this is up to date. New England, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Maine, Vermont, Columbus, Ohio, Atlanta. Oh, we're going to get an Atlanta season? That's going to be good because we're going to have a lot of black people on that one. Well, you would think, right? You would think there'd be a lot of black. Miami. Oh, they getting bold now. Is Miami the most recent one? Are we getting a Miami season 8? Are you looking forward to Love is Blind season 8? Yeah, I am, but I'm trying to see which state they gonna be in. Girl, like, which state are they gonna be in? Well, maybe it doesn't specifically say, or maybe I am just scanning it too quickly, but apparently they're going to all these places for upcoming seasons, which means we definitely gonna hit at least 10 seasons. That's crazy that this show has gone this far. I mean, not that I didn't think it would last this long, because we love reality, but she did use it as a foot in the door. But when she said it back, when she said it, she backpedaled by saying, exactly. She was like, oh, no, but just because of, like, the eyes and, yeah, you know, the hair. Girl, you know, come on. We all know exactly what she was doing when she said that. That's like me meeting a guy and, like, never seeing him and being like, people tell me I look like Beyonce, you know. Come on. Like, you wouldn't compare yourself to a celebrity. I don't think you should compare yourself to a celebrity unless you legitimately full on could be like that celebrity's twin, because why would you ever say that in a situation where you try to meet somebody? The only reason you're saying that is because you want them to feel a type of way. But I guess she took her shot. She saw the opportunity. She was like, it's a 50-50. He likes Megan Fox. And it landed in her favor. Because he did. But she was a little scammy, and she ended up being she's just really insecure. That was kind of their whole deal, was that she was constantly accusing him of things that I don't know necessarily that he was doing, or whatever it was. I don't think he was doing. I think it was a whole lot going on there that we didn't see. She seemed very manipulative, and I just wasn't really, I don't think a lot of us really liked her too much. She was a little bit much. A lot bit much, actually. But I'm really looking forward to this reunion, because as I know, we all look forward to the reunions, but I just want to know more tea. I think I kind of said this in one of my videos, or maybe I did, maybe I cut it out, but I feel like there's drama, but a lot of it, first off, I feel like a lot of it is manufactured, but then I also feel like we are not getting a lot of them at the same time. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. Like, the season just feels like it went so fast, and I know that it's the same amount of time that other seasons are, and we've had some pretty long episodes, but I feel like maybe I'm not getting to know this cast as well as I've gotten to know some other cast members. I don't know. It's probably because I haven't followed them on Instagram yet, which I usually wait until the end, and then I follow my favorite people on Instagram, and that's just, I keep up with them. So that's how I know that Zach and Bliss just had a baby, because I follow them on Instagram. Obviously, I follow Cameron and Lauren because we stan. But I think I'll probably end up following Nicole and Ben after this, because I'm really interested to see where they go. Sabrina and Steven. But some of these other people, I don't know. Okay, is that what it is? Was the pod editing not good? Because I'm really sitting here like, I feel like I didn't get a good handle on who these people are. And I can't put my finger on why it is, but it could just be that. It could be that the pods... What do you think wasn't edited right about it? Like, what felt off to you? Because I'm definitely getting the vibe of like, damn, the season's over already? Like, I feel like I just got started. Even though I am, very busy when I'm covering Love is Blind, I feel like I damn near haven't covered enough. Like, it feels very fast-paced this season. Oh. So, most of y'all are saying that it depends. Okay, follow-up question. What if you think that it depends whether or not you would be with someone if they cheated before? What does it depend on? I was reading a comment. What did that comment say? I think somebody was saying kind of like what I said. It depends on how long ago it happened. It depends on, circumstances around it. And also, did that person cheat on me, or did they cheat in another relationship? So that was kind of their it depends factors, like all of these different things. So I'm curious to know. For me, I say yes, I could be with someone who's cheated before, because, you gotta give people the benefit of the doubt. I talked about this in the most recent video, but we tend to have this very, very one and done point of view in our society right now that is, well, if somebody messes up, then, well, guess they just messed up. Like, can't ever forgive them for that. And there are situations where that's a completely valid response. But there are other situations where, would you not want to be forgiven for shit? Can I say? I'm live. I can't say that. I don't know if I can curse on live. I actually have no idea. So, I know I can curse in videos, but I don't know about live. There are plenty of things that no one is perfect, right? Even in a relationship. If you were to be judged in your new relationships for every single thing that you've done wrong in past relationships, would that be fair? And some might say, well, cheating is the ultimate, I would never be able to forgive that. And that's fair. I understand why. But for me, I'm like, I really try to get away from this point of view of people can't change and people can't be forgiven. Because, I don't know, that just feels in the majority of situations. And I don't want to turn this into a conversation about cancel culture. Although maybe I don't know, whatever y'all think. But we have like an outrageous cancel culture where I think I gave the example of people pulling up tweets. Like, someone right now is like 35, right? And someone will pull up a tweet from when this person was like 16 and be like, did you see that thing that they posted on Twitter? It's like, yeah, because they were 16. Like, you don't think that person has grown and changed? And of course, If that person is still being that way, have at it. Definitely, clearly there's nothing to be forgiven for. But if a person has literally grown up and is now an adult and is, sane, stable, not racist or any of these other things adult, then I don't understand why you're trying to hold something against them that they did 15 plus years ago. I just can't get on board with that. I think it gives this holier than thou type of point of view, and it's like no one is holier than thou. Yeah, exactly. It's how much they have matured and grown since then that definitely matters for most situations. Again, some of these people, I'm not gonna say no names, because some of these people in the industry, and I think y'all gonna know which industry I'm talking about when I say that, some of these people have been terrible human beings for decades and no one has said anything, and now that people are saying stuff, look, your past just caught up with you, and if you did those types of things, then you deserve everything you have coming. Because why are you doing that? But things like, yeah, I don't know. I can't get behind it. I just can't. Even when people were like, they said something racist, I'm like, well, are they racist now? Are they racist now? Because that's what matters to me. And also, you always have to keep in mind that slang has changed significantly. Society has changed significantly. Things that I was saying in middle school and in high school as a regular, that was the lingo that we use, I would never say today, because we have changed as a society and we know that, hey, that's not a cool thing to say now. But it's not cool to say it when it is just the way that things are. You know what I mean? Maybe a hot take, but can you ever... Oh, wait, where did it go? Send it again. I was reading it. I was just getting to the good part. I want to know if I can ever. Never have I ever. That just reminded me. I left my wine. That's because I was too busy trying to eat before I got on. That I totally forgot about my wine. Actually, I don't need wine. I really need to be drinking water. I've had a headache. Well, I had more than a headache. I had a migraine for like the past 2 days because I think I've been dehydrated. So I've been like trying to be back on my stuff. Sometimes when I'm really busy, and this is terrible, but I forget to drink water. I don't know. Girl. But my headache finally feels like it's going away now. So I'm trying to I think I've now replenished the water that I should have been having, and now I'm on I'm done playing catch up is basically what I'm saying. Okay, we back. Can you ever know 100% that your partner will now that is a question. That's a multifaceted question, because what do you consider cheating? It depends on how well you know them. Yeah. What do you consider cheating? Are we talking cheating across the board? Emotional cheating? Physical cheating? You know. Some people don't consider a little texting cheat. I do. I consider I do. I consider emotional cheating almost worse than physical cheating, because damn, that's a deep connection that you went and built with somebody else. But I think that would be my question first. It's like, do you consider all of that cheating, and then go from there? That is a damn good question. Do you think you can 100%? I think that you can 100%. Not me about to walk around the question. I think that you can 100% trust your partner. That's what I think. I think that if you put in the time and the hard damn work, because relationships are fucking hard. If you put in the time, the energy, the dedication, the commitment to grow and learn and really, build that trust with your partner, I think you can 100% trust them. So I think you can get to a point where you're not going to be like, let me see your, like, me and my husband, he has the password to my phone just because my password is a legitimate password. His password is like 15 characters long, but not because he's trying to keep me out, but because he's, I don't want to give away his job. I can't say what he does, but he's a very aware guy of like, how easily things can be compromised in the sense that like this hack that just happened. Did y'all hear about that? When people got, apparently everyone in the U.S. had their social security numbers stolen. So he's like very aware of stuff like that just because of what he does. So he has my password. If I need to get into his phone for whatever reason, he'll be like, this is the password for the 50th time. Like, remember it finally. So, like, I don't feel the need to do that. I feel like the trust is there. But can I say 100%? No, I don't think I can. I mean, I like to think that he wouldn't. I'm going to say that, but, Someone who has never cheated can surprise you. So maybe Catherine needs to give him a chance, but... Oh, actually, I did see a comment that someone left that said, sometimes you can trust someone who has cheated more than you can trust someone who's never cheated. Was that you who left that comment? Because I did see that, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I guess that comment was saying... Actually, I don't know what that comment was saying. If that was you, let me know what you meant by that. Because I was curious about that for sure. And when I get around to responding to comments, I'm definitely going to follow up on that. Because I was like, that's an interesting take. No, she's not feeling him. At the end of the day, she just don't want that man. And, for whatever the reason is, I'm not faulting her. Oh, speaking of my husband, here he go right now. Oh, because I texted him and he just responded. He's like, sorry, I was cooking. Yeah, he's not home right now, by the way. Just in case y'all wondering, like, why did I cook and why did he cook? Oh, he's telling me he's proud of me for my YouTube and my live. Thanks. Proud of you too. Yeah, I'm not faulting her for not feeling it anymore. It is what it is. If it just ain't vibing with you anymore, then it's just not vibing with you. But I am judging her for the way that she's treating him, because that man doesn't... Oh. He distracted me. He's like, yeah, I was just telling somebody about you on YouTube. Anyway, you trying to distract me. I'm focused right now, because I'm very easily distracted. I'm faulting her for how she is treating him, because I don't think he's done anything wrong to deserve that. Anything is possible. Anxiety never ends. No. See, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I think you can get to a point where you 100% trust them. Or at least maybe 99.9, little room for error. But I don't think you should go through a relationship being anxious about your partner cheating, right? So that's why I'm saying put in the time, the effort, the work to build that trust. And then you'll get to a place where, no, I'm not worried about that. But I'm gonna be real, y'all. I don't know if anybody else here is an avid Reddit user. I'm not like a Reddit poster. Well, sometimes I post. But I am an avid Reddit lurker. And I'm in the biggest, I think, relationship group on Reddit. And the amount of posts people... If y'all don't know what Reddit is, I think everybody does, but it's like a forum that has thousands of different, they're called subreddits, which is like different groups where you can go, you can ask questions, you can talk to people who have interests that you have. For example, people talk about Love is Blind, people talk about 90 Day Fiance, but people also go on there for advice. I'm grieving, how do I do this? I was in this situation, am I the asshole? That's where that am I the asshole comes from. And there's a pretty big relationship group on Reddit, and on the daily I see so many posts that are like, my husband cheated on me after 15 years of marriage, what do I do now? My wife cheated on me after 30 years of marriage, what do I do now? So maybe you don't know. And also it's like, I found out she's been doing it for a year, I found out it's been going on for 5 years. So maybe that's why I'm like, I guess you don't ever really know. I see so many posts like that on Reddit, and I'm just like, damn, y'all be going through it. Like, it's a little rough on there sometimes. But I'm also very much like a realist, so I try to kind of live life with a things can happen type of point of view, because things can happen. And it just is what it is on that. Let's see. So I was talking about the reunion. I do think I am going to stream the reunion to my Discord. Let me put the link. Let me put the link just in case you guys don't have it. I always feel kind of weird trying to explain to y'all what Discord is in my videos. That's why I always just say it's a place for us to talk outside of YouTube, but that's literally what it is. It's like a chat room, but it's private in the sense that it's only for people who want to join it and people who are a part of my YouTube channel, obviously, because otherwise you wouldn't know that I had a Discord. But hold on, I'm gonna log in. Yes, I am human. Girl, allow access. Sure. Girl. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to send that to my husband. I don't know why Discord is popping up I've never seen that on Discord before. It's like popping up a firewall. That's interesting. That's suspicious. But last season of Love is Blind, I streamed the reunion live on my Discord server, and so we were watching it together and, you know, commenting like we do on a live, talking about it as it happened. And I'm streaming it directly from Netflix, so, you know, it's official. We're watching it from there. And just so that, you know, one of the main reasons that I started my YouTube channel and why I started talking about these shows is because I would be watching things like Love is Blind on Netflix, and I'd be like, let me go see what the comments said about this. And I'm like, oh shit, there aren't any comments on Netflix. And I was like, there has to be people who want to talk about this. And that's how this YouTube channel was born. Literally out of me wanting to converse with people about these shows that I was watching. Okay, I was getting y'all my... Oh, new people have joined the server. Hey, I'm waving to say hi. I'm getting the link so I could post it. But yeah, I started streaming the reunions live, and it was a vibe. It was fun. We had a whole moment there. So I'll probably be doing that for this next reunion too. If y'all are interested in watching it with a group of like-minded people, like I definitely am, because like I said, I always want to be talking to people about what I'm watching, because that's what I'm here for. Like, why wouldn't I want to do that? I know some people are like, I just want to watch and like watch by myself, and I don't want to talk to anybody about when I'm doing it, which is fair. But usually, I can't remember. I'll go back and look. I can't remember if last season I actually did a video on the reunion because I was hosting it live. So I don't know that there was a reason to do a video. But maybe I did? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look into that. I'll just check my channel and see if I did post a video. But if I did post a video on the reunion, it would be a lightly edited video. Just to kind of get it up quick and just kind of run over the points, because yeah, if I'm going to be streaming it, it doesn't make sense to do a full-on video on it, because we gonna already see it. Girl, I'm trying to, you know what, never mind. I'm gonna just go to my YouTube channel and get it, because my Discord looks different when I'm streaming, because they have like this streamer mode so that you don't show private information, and I can't find the Discord link, so I'm just gonna go to my YouTube channel and get it, because it's always there. It is always there. and I'm pretty sure it's an active link too, because I made sure that it didn't expire. Okay, yes, that's a working link. Okay, so I'll put this in the chat. Can I put it in the chat? Yeah. Just in case y'all do want to join, if you're interested in watching the reunion live. I also do movie nights on my Discord, which is exactly like what it sounds like. It's I stream a movie. We did Barbie. When did we do Barbie? A few weeks ago? Yeah. I let y'all vote on Barbie, and the way that y'all all wanted to watch Barbie is if everybody hadn't seen it already, but whatever. We watched Barbie. I streamed it on Discord. It was fun. So I'm planning on doing... My goal is to be able to do more movie nights like that, kind of like seasonally or quarterly. So Barbie was the summer movie. I'm trying to see if I'm going to have time to do like a Halloween movie. But I don't know. I think my schedule is going to be pretty busy because I know Netflix seems to like push all their shows in the later part of the year. Maybe that's just because when more people are home and watching, but they seem to kind of put a lot of their shows that I talk about in October, November, December. So usually those are busy months for me, but we'll see what happens. I'm either going to do a Halloween or maybe I'll do it like a Christmas movie night. We will see. And yeah, feel free to join those too. I have so many ideas in my head about where I want my channel to go and how I want to incorporate things for community, because I think that is just the biggest part of YouTube. Because literally, what is the point? What is the point of me doing it if I'm not here talking to people? Like, that's kind of the point of it, is that I'm able to talk to people and build community and get to know you guys. So I just have so many things in my head that are like, oh, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this. And some of it is like long game, maybe years in advance, just depending on how things go. But just know that's always at the top of my mind. I'm always like, what can I do for the community to make this like a more welcoming place? And for now, that's movie nights on Discord, streaming on Discord, doing these lives, responding to comments. Like, that's the way that I can see myself right now as a small creator, contributing myself back to you, like you show up for me. So that's how I see that happening. And I think that's it. Because I'm low-key thinking about that food that I didn't finish. Oh, has it been an hour already? Time really be flying when you're talking. That's why I always used to get talks too much on my report cards. Because, girl, I done talked for an hour and I feel like I've been talking for 10 minutes. That's crazy. But yeah, I think I covered everything I wanted to say. Covered the reunion, talked about movie nights, dropped the Discord in there. We talked about some of these relationships on Love is Blind. If y'all have any other questions, I'm ready to dig in. Otherwise, I'll probably call it in about 5 or 10, but y'all let me know. Let me see if there's anyone else or anything else I didn't mention. Because I think I might have skipped over one of these couples, low-key. What else do I have coming up? I just saw that Netflix is doing a new season of The Circle. I covered my first season of The Circle last season, even though I've kind of watched it. I've been a viewer of it longer than that. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to do The Circle, but I'm going to be real. I know for a fact that I'm covering Selling Sunset. Selling Sunset season 8 comes out on September 8th. And I think that The Circle comes out on September 11th. And I told myself, one of the boundaries that I set for myself at the beginning of this year is that I would not try to cover 2 shows at once, because it mentally is just too draining. I'm too tired. I can't give my all to 2 shows at once, because just like I explained, like the nature of how I cover these shows is like waking up really early to do it, and I still have to work my job, so it's not, I just can't see myself doing 2 shows back to back so closely together. And then Survivor's coming out in September. Oh, am I going to cover Survivor this season? Damn. I tried to cover Survivor 2 seasons ago, I believe, last fall. And this is expected because the Survivor's been on for, what season they about to be on? I don't know. Survivor is a long running reality TV show. They've been on forever. They're like on season 40 or something. Yeah, 45, 46. I think they might be going into 47 right now. So season 47, that's how long the show has been on. And it's harder to tap into that audience because they're very dedicated. They are stands for Survivor. And I just couldn't really figure out how to speak to them in a way that made sense for Survivor. So I don't know that I'm going to cover Survivor again, but I will be watching and I will be available to talk about it on Discord because I know a few people who are on the Discord server do watch Survivor. So I'll be watching it. I just don't know if I'm going to cover it because I don't know if I have the bandwidth right now to figure out how to tap into that just yet. And it is going to be a project. And obviously, you know, I hope that y'all can tell from my videos that I do try to put a lot of effort in it. So I don't just want to throw something up just to do it. Like, I want to take my time and figure out how to present it. So I don't know if this is the year for me to do Survivor. Maybe I'll try to do it spring next year because they usually do a spring and a fall. So maybe I'll try to do it spring next year because that's a down season. Other than that, we just moving towards the end of the year. And yeah, it's going to be a busy end of the year because, like I said, Netflix is heavy on their stuff at the end of the year. We have Vlogmas, which I may or may not participate in this year. I did it for the first time last year, and it was a hot mess, and it was a lot of work. So I haven't decided if I'm going to do it, but I need to decide fast because it's approaching. And then, of course, we have the holidays coming up. So I definitely take more breaks around Thanksgiving, Christmas, because, you know, I'm with family and all of that. So yeah, stay tuned for updates on everything that's going to be coming up in the next few months. I know it sounds insane to start talking about October, November, December when it's only August, but it's already the 16th of August and this month is halfway over. And once you hit September, you are speed running to the end of the year. So I'm always thinking months ahead for my YouTube channel because that's just, you got to stay organized or else it doesn't work out. So that's all of that. I think I'm gonna go finish eating dinner because I'm quite hungry and I don't want my headache to come back. So I will be back next week for the final 2 episodes, and saying that we are on those already. Final 2 episodes, 10 and 11. Gonna try to get those up. I mean, y'all know I get them up pretty much the same day that they drop, just a little later in the day. And whenever they announce the reunion, I will schedule a Discord view party for that. So those are the things coming up in the next few weeks, and I hope y'all all have a good night. It was amazing. Thank you all for joining, and anyone who's been popping in or out, and also anyone who's just sitting here and watching, because look, I've already talked about it. I have anxiety. I have social anxiety. I'm not much of a talker either. I know it doesn't seem that way, but I've kind of built up a lot in order to get to the point that I am where I can just like talk like this. So I appreciate everyone who stopped by, and yeah, I will see y'all in the video for the weddings next week. I hope everyone has a oh wait, what's the shameless plug? Wait, is the shameless plug my Discord? That is a shameless plug. That is a shameless plug. It's not even a shameless plug, though. It's mostly for y'all. It's mostly so that we could talk. But I guess it technically is a plug. What is that emoji? The YouTube live emojis are funny. Oh, should I end the poll just to see what we landed on? Let me do that first. Just to see where we ended with the poll. End poll. Those are the poll results, y'all. Oh, we got right at 30 votes. So that's a well-rounded vote. That's a well-rounded vote. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I enjoy you for... Oh. Your channel. Popcorn Love. Okay, hold on. If you want to do... Listen. I will take your shameless plug for your channel. Let me go to it right now before I hop off. Do you love popcorn? Do you love popcorn? Like, where are we? What kind of plug are we talking about here? Let's see. I'll check you out. Wait, is Popcorn Love the name of your channel? Because now I don't see Popcorn Love. Yeah, hold on. I can't tap your icon in here, though. I'm going to have to do it from... the web browser. Go to channel. Your friendly neighborhood film and media analyst. Oh, you just like me. They not like us, but you just like me. I will subscribe to you. I'm always looking to find, especially other smaller creators in this space, because when I first joined, now I'm talking again. See what happened? When I first joined my YouTube, I was doing all kind of stuff. Hair stuff, hence the natural nail hair content. I was vlogging, and I was doing reviews. And then I was like, I kind of just like doing the views. So then it became mostly that. And I didn't realize that there was such an audience for people to do commentary on stuff. So I'm always excited when I find, I just subscribed to you. I'm always excited when I find other, like, especially smaller creators who are just entering this space and, like, trying to find their vibe. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna, okay. Analysis. You fancy. I don't even call mine analysis. I might have to borrow that. I'm gonna check out your videos. Yeah, I love watching other people do reviews as well, because, you know, we can grow together and learn from each other, and I love hearing other people's point of view. Yes, definitely post more. Look, I gotta be careful when I say this, because sometimes when creators say this, it comes off as like snobby, like, it's so hard. No, I'm not saying it's harder than a lot of, you know, laborious work, obviously, but it does require a lot of time. Like, it requires a lot of time to run a YouTube channel, especially if you're running it, you know, in a way where you want to see growth and you want to, more importantly, build community. Because I've said several times, once I got past 1,000 subscribers, I really kind of stopped paying attention to the subscriber numbers. Not that I don't want it to grow. I love seeing it grow. But more importantly to me, over everything, is the community aspect of it. It's talking to people, getting to know people, building my Discord so that we can talk to each other. Like, that really is my goal, and I'm still figuring all that out, right? Like, I've only really been going hard on this channel for a couple of years, and the first entirety of the first year was just trial and error, learning how to do thumbs, learning how to write a title, all of that stuff. And I feel like I more or less have a much better idea of that now. And now I'm in another phase, another growth, where I'm trying to learn how to build the community aspect of it. So doing lives is one of those things. So it is a lot of dedication if that's what you're doing it for. Now, if you just, you know, not really doing it in that way, then yeah, sure, it's just casual, it's every once in a while. But in the way that I do it, it does. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of, oh, we're not gonna watch a movie tonight, or even y'all want to know something for real before I go, because I'm gonna have to warm my food up. My little arm falling. I have already started to just a little bit think about, like I was saying, the later part of the year and even a little bit into next year. And like, my husband's in the Army, like, I can say that much. So sometimes we are separate, like we are right now. And when we do movie nights, and he'll be like, well, let's do a movie night. And I'm like, okay, but can we watch this movie, because I want to cover that for YouTube. And like, he'll watch it with me. So it's like stuff like that. It's like, no, it's not hard. I'm not, in the sense, you know, doing super hard labor or anything like that, but it is a lot of time where it's taking away from things that I would otherwise be doing, like watching a movie with my husband that he actually wants to watch, versus making him watch a movie just because I want to talk about it on YouTube. But he's supportive of it, so, you know, it's stuff like that. So that's why, yeah, I appreciate when people let me know that they appreciate me, because I'm out here grinding, y'all. I'm gonna just say that I am putting in my time and effort, and I love when you guys love it. So I'm gonna go eat because my stomach's about to start growling, and like I said, I don't want this headache to come back because damn, it took me 2 days to get rid of it, which was insanity. So I'm gonna say goodnight. Popcorn Love, I'm gonna check out your videos, and to anyone else, good night. I will see y'all next week, and we will be talking then. And also, I'm gonna get back to your comments. That's my, today's Friday, right? Yeah, that's my goal over the weekend, is to respond to all of the comments that I have gotten on both the 5 and 6 video and the 7 through 9 video. So don't think I'm leaving you hanging. The responses are coming. I just needed to get past the posting and recording and editing of these videos, and now that I have a little break, I'll be getting to that this weekend. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna go finish my dinner and finish drinking water, and probably not watch anything because I'm a little contented. I'm a little contented out right now. That's another thing. God damn it, I just keep saying more things. I watch so much content for this YouTube channel that sometimes the last thing I want to do is watch stuff. So sometimes I get in a mode where I'm like, I just want to lay in bed and do nothing, or I just want to listen to music. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm a little watched out right now, but I got to re-up for next week. So I'm going to say goodnight. Everybody have a good night. Have a great weekend. Stay cool because it's still blazing hot out here. And I appreciate y'all for stopping by and hanging out with me. Bye. That's an official bye. I'm really saying like bye for real.